This episode of The Awesome Hour is brought to you by Concept Beard Co. Beard oils and balms, handcrafted for the discerning gentleman. And go!
Dude, I'm doing nothing. I'm trying to lock down.
Why are you locking down a guest right now?
Because he got back to me. I hustle for the show.
You hustle for the show, do you?
Okay, I'm done hustling. I think I secured something. So that's a thing.
What else did you secure?
Are you like so laser beamed into
Secure
this that
or
you can't
procure?
even just put it down for a second?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. So
You
I
know,
got that.
because we have an hour. You could kind
Awesome
of take
hour.
a break.
I can't take. I'm tap out for a sec. I got some emails. I'm not.
What? No, that's not what he's saying. You
What are
can
you
take a
saying?
break from that and you got an hour.
I can't. I don't take a break from the podcast.
Well,
Everything
you
is
should.
just podcast, family stuff,
Dude
and
butts.
anxiety. I'll throw
Well, you
some
know
dude-
what you should do?
dude butts in there. Go lock myself in the bathroom, let the faucet drip just a little bit, and zone out.
And then hit the drop.
I'm a hootie tootie disco cutie.
Bullshit artist.
You're listening to The Awesome Hour, a SoCan licensed podcast and all things awesome from pop culture to strange news to bad life choices with a backdrop of tasty tunes. You can find all our info at theawesomehour.com with your hosts, Alec, Ivan, and Corbo. Stay awesome.
I say again, bullshit artist.
Hey, we're back.
That was pretty good. I'm
That
impressed.
was fucking bonkers. I'm Alec,
Ivan.
Corbo.
and you're listening to another episode of The Awesome Hour, brought to you by Concept Beard Co. Go on the internets, and you go to the website conceptbeard.com.
Yeah.
You buy your Concept Beard Co.
Yeah.
beard ointments and oils.
Yeah.
And then as you're checking out, I want to save some money. How can I save some money, Corbo?
By typing in awesome,
At the checkout. And how much am I going to save?
10%.
10%?
And once I've saved that 10%, got my Concept Beard Co. in the mail, you know what I'm going to do?
Put it in your
What?
beard.
I'm going to put it in my beard. Concept Beard Co.
Yeah.
Thank you for sponsoring another wicked awesome episode. Hey, it's raining,
It's cold.
and we're coming from the past. So today is September 13th.
What?
The podcast that was released today was one of David Boyce that we recorded on the weekend. The podcast you're currently listening to will be released September 20th. That's 7 days in the future. We don't know what's going to happen. So what you're going to listen to is current events that are now a week to 2 weeks old.
It's old shit.
So sit down.
It's old, not current events.
We're basically like CNN at this point.
Oh,
Sit down.
shots
Welcome
fired.
to
Shut
The
up.
Awesome Hour.
And listen to some old stuff you've probably already heard. Hey, so it's raining here in Edmonton. Set in the mood.
Cold too.
I love this weather.
Why?
I love
Miserable?
fall. I love fall.
This isn't fall though.
This is fall.
To me, fall's like, maybe
Slush?
18 degrees, kind of
No.
warm. You can go sit
That's
outside.
not fall.
This
what
is
fall
fall.
are you in?
This is fall.
I don't know.
This is fall 100%, but it doesn't need to
Rain?
be raining.
No,
yeah,
it doesn't
not
need-
rain.
But I want to go skating where I can wear a hoodie and jeans, and if I get too warm, I can take my hoodie
See,
off.
to me, that's like more mid-October fall. Because we're still in September here.
Yeah,
Holy
but it can. You got a
leakage
leak.
bad. I got a leak.
Don't worry about the leak.
Classic
Hey,
Tim
listen, look at me,
Hortons,
look at
ladies
me.
and gentlemen.
Don't worry about the leak. It's
So
not
I
gonna go
bought
anywhere.
myself a
Cup.
nice Tim Hortons coffee, and guess
Uh,
what?
don't get it on my paper.
Is it too full? What is going
It's
on?
like everywhere, man.
It was really full.
She really folded. Like I guess
She really folded.
I guess I can't be upset.
I can. You don't want to
Okay.
know why? Because Tim Hortons sucks.
This is gonna bother me.
What? That you want to wipe it up that
I
bad?
want to wipe it up.
There's nothing to wipe it up. Just don't worry
Okay,
about it.
So what we're gonna do?
You're gonna learn right now.
is
You're gonna
Corbo-
learn patience.
Nope.
Let it go. Let
Nope.
it go.
Rip a piece
Come on,
of
let it
paper
go.
out of your
Nope.
book.
The paper's not gonna do it.
Hey, you can't. No,
Yeah, it will.
you're not
Corbo,
going.
why
You
would
know
it?
you're not going.
You know what?
You're not going.
Do it.
You guys, you
Go and it's just I'm
Bye,
gonna
Alex.
bash you the whole time you're gone. I'm gonna say
bash
bad
me.
things.
Bash
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
What
So
a fucking piece of shit.
Alec is leaving right now because he is a fucking so neurotic that he has to wipe up the little coffee ring that is. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
It is legit
And
just
this,
a little ring.
This is the
and 4
picture
drops.
that we're using for the fucking episode right
You fuck.
there.
I've never left
You
a
did
show.
leave.
So that's gonna be the show. This is gonna be the show.
This is the first
Picture.
show. This is the first time I've ever. I get the satisfaction of wiping it up. This is the first
Too
show
bad,
I've
I
ever
wiped it
gotten up.
motherfucker.
I hope your wife is watching right now. Nikki, if you're watching right now, you slap him.
It was legitimately
You slap
bothering
him
Why
me.
didn't you take your
right in
lid?
the teeth.
throw
What?
it out. You could have
Karate
taken
chop.
your lid.
No, don't tell
Why?
me what to do.
Look, you missed the spot.
Yeah, and it's
Hey.
all over the wire. You're gonna ruin the wire
And you
with
got
your
a little
coffee.
puddle in your fucking.
But don't do that.
Lift it
Oh
like
my
that. Oh
God.
my god.
The insanity of this guy.
I'm okay. I'm good. We're good.
Okay, but the wire is not good.
What? I didn't get anything on the wire.
What's this?
That's Corbo then.
Corbo doesn't even have. He has water.
I have the water.
Okay,
with
this
a lid
bit is
on it
old
now.
now.
It's
okay?
not a bit anymore. You
It's
turned it into
old.
a thing. You're
I
gonna
didn't
get the
turn
stunner.
I,
I'm gonna give you the
I,
stone
I
cold
tell you,
stunner.
I tell you, I respect that you're gonna stun me. Oh, right now in wrestling.
Yeah.
So I canceled Space Network.
Okay.
We came in a package
Oh, you
with
still
my
have TV?
cable. I still have cable.
Oh.
So I canceled that package.
Yeah.
And I got my first sports package. I got the Sportsnet package. So I get my wrestling.
Like the
my,
first tier.
I get my
Yeah.
There's
Thank you,
Sportsnet
Dr.
and TSN.
Boo Boo.
I'm out of breath because I ran up the stairs.
8 stairs.
Shut up! I
fuck
ran
do you
real
mean?
quick. Also, I hate drinking water because it has no taste, but I need to drink more water. Anyways, I got the wrestling packages. Kevin Owens, who's from Quebec,
Yeah.
he's a Canadian feller. He's right now beefing with the entire McMahon family. He headbutted Mr. McMahon last night, cut him wide open.
Butted.
Told Shane McMahon he should have died. Remember when Shane McMahon was in the helicopter and went down? Did you guys
No.
hear that news?
No.
If you're a wrestling fan, you know Shane McMahon survived a helicopter crash. He
I'm
told
sure
him
he
Why are
did.
they ugly?
He told him because they're McMahons, not beautiful people. Stephanie's, she had a moment where
She's
she was
borderline.
definitely
Couple of
attractive.
drinks he'd be in,
Yeah,
but
she's
Yeah.
also boning Triple H, and he's
he's a
basically
big man, so she's
huge.
ruined.
Yeah.
I think his penis is big though.
She's had
No.
like 6 kids too, I think.
Oh my goodness.
6 kids.
Lots of kids.
He's a hot dog down the hallway.
But anyways, he told Kevin Owens told Shane McMahon that
Yeah.
he should have died in the crash, and his kids would have been better off without him.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
like,
That's
wow,
that's a little personal.
that's dark and personal. And then
That's
that
deep
pissed off
script.
Vince McMahon, and he came out and he got headbutted. So
How
right-
old is that old bugger now?
He's jacked though. I think
yeah,
he's like
he's
in his
jacked.
70s, maybe his 80s.
Get the
Wow.
fuck.
I'm pretty sure
Can't be
like
that old. I don't think
he's
80s.
he's like the vulture. He just like finds a wrestler and then he sucks the life force out. You're like, hey, what happened to that guy? And they're like, oh, Vince McMahon took his life force.
Took his soul.
Took his
He's-
essence.
He's alive.
I guess
forever.
he's 66.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but he's ripped for an old
Birthdays.
guy.
Might as well talk about it. Oh, I got 2 things with birthdays quick.
Birthdays.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to my nephew.
Your nephew. Shout out to your nephew.
Probably shouldn't be listening to this bullshit
Nope, definitely
because
shouldn't
it's
be.
your fucking birthday. Happy birthday, little man.
Also, his birthday was last week
Who?
when he listens to this podcast.
1945.
Not right now. If he's watching.
What's that?
Oh, he's watching?
Yeah.
Oh, he should be watching this.
Happy birthday, Hayden.
I'm judging your mother.
Also-
Hayden.
It's fucking Dave Mustaine's birthday today. He's,
Of Megadeth?
he's
fame?
56.
Oh, how old is Hetfield?
Don't know, but it doesn't
Probably
matter. You want to know why?
same-ish.
Because
He's
Dave Mustaine
72.
still sucks.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he's pretty ripped for 72. I hope I look as
him to
good.
be that.
You know what's shitty about that though is either he's gonna die from a heart attack or he's gonna live forever.
My money's on forever. Like I said, he's eating stem cells at
And
this
then-
point.
Yeah.
Oh, stem cells!
He's South Parking that shit.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
Christopher Reeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
South Park comes back tonight.
Was it really? Oh my god. Okay, I have to watch that.
Tonight is in September
sounds
13th.
fun.
It's all about hillbillies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like
That's
Confederate flags and stuff.
Oh, amazing. I
this
love
is-
how like on current events they are.
Right.
So great.
So this is episode 85. We're closing in on 100
85.
now.
Yeah.
Wait till we're 90.
Yeah, we're coming up.
When we hit 90, it's gonna be like what? And then 95? What? And then 100.
What
in
the
less than
tits?
3 years, we'll be living in the 20s. Wrap your mind around that.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
20s.
Huh? Oh yeah, weird.
20s, right? Oh, okay. So you watched Epically Latered, right? With Bam.
Yeah.
Mildly depressing.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
But good.
Like it's good. It's great.
yeah.
It leaves you wanting Bam to do better for himself.
Yeah, and I thought it would be more skateboarding than it was.
No,
but
it was very like, oh, Bam, Bam.
Yeah. What have you done?
I'll never call you fat again, Bam.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were bulimic
Yeah,
for a while.
no idea.
Also, I watched Dumb. It's a documentary on Big Brother magazine
Okay.
and like how it like spun off into like Jackass and stuff.
Yeah.
After watching Epically Latered and like the Dumb story, I didn't fully realize how influenced I was by that whole Jackass generation.
Yeah, no,
Because
totally.
like I grew up watching CKY, Jackass, Steve-O's out on bail videos, and
Look
like
what
that's
we're doing right now.
I know, but that's why I think I'm totally okay with getting naked in public. Like it's just totally
but you never.
Oh yeah,
would.
I do lots
I
of
could get
stupid
naked,
shit.
like as like putting myself into shitty, like funny situations
Dealing
for the
with
sake of
stupid
a
shit.
laugh.
Yeah, I've done
I
it.
can do that, which is
Okay.
crazy because I have crippling anxiety.
Yeah, that's
but I'll
what I
like
was
whip
thinking,
my
yeah.
ass out in like a moving vehicle, which is
And
funny.
put your balls on my
Whipping
window
your
and
ass
shit.
out is nothing.
I'd put my
Well,
balls
he
on.
put his
it.
ass and his balls right on my window and left an asshole ball print.
Testicles is different.
Testicles,
yes.
yeah.
But yeah.
But like
I've shown people my balls.
But it's
I've put my balls on the show.
crazy how the 90s are like now the thing. Remember when like the 70s show came out? Like I never understood the phenomenon
Yeah.
that was like, oh, the 70s. Oh, I lived through that. It's so that was my life.
Yeah, I
like,
never
you know,
got
or
that.
like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the 80s were hip, you're like, oh, that was 80s. But now that well,
Hip. The 80s were hip.
no, but you know what I'm saying?
with
Like it captured like, oh, your generation last year, that like whatever was like, oh, I lived in the 80s. Remember He-Man and all that great
Yeah.
stuff. And now that we're into the 90s, I understand
Okay.
that nostalgia, I guess, because you're
Yeah.
like your formative years took place in that time.
Well, okay, but to be fair, like those people that are like, oh, the 90s, like I'm whatever, it's the 90s. I don't give a fuck. I got better things to worry about tomorrow or right now. Like
oh no,
this, you know what I
totally.
mean?
But looking
Yeah.
back, I never thought the 90s would ever become a cultural like
Well, that's
thing where people are like
generational.
gonna wear chokers and crop tops and stuff again.
That's how it
and-
always goes, though.
I know
Yeah, it
everything
is.
goes
It
in
reverts
cycles.
Back. Yeah.
But for the first time, we drove Dave to the airport, which was
Yeah.
awesome, by
Yeah, it
the
was
way. Like
fucking
that was
cool,
one
yeah.
of the funner airport rides.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was just like dishing on stuff and like the industry. It was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, we're picking his brain and shit.
Yeah, and he was
It
just
cool.
like super like open and candid about
Cool.
it. Anyway, and then we were driving home, and I called you, and you were under the bridge. So technically, at one point, we drove over you because
Yeah.
you were under that really cool
That's funny.
bridge on the Henday. But anyways, to bring it back
Oh,
around,
There's stickers there of us, by the way.
there is. You put
Alright.
some stickers up?
No.
Maybe. I'm out of touch with today's fashion trends, and I
Yeah,
think you
so am
got
I.
a taste
You're
of
not
that
a
today.
very fashionable
Yeah.
person,
No, I know,
though.
but like,
Well, I'm
I-
in school right now,
Yeah.
and I've just like younger dudes.
yeah,
And I don't get it.
you
at
don't get
all.
the,
like
the
tight
jean sweatpants.
tight sweatpants with leather jackets. And
Yeah.
just like that was not like
I think-
Bieber.
yeah.
That's the Bieber.
I don't.
Bieber.
Right? Like I saw the jean or the jean sweatpants that was like
Yeah,
half
that's
jean.
weird.
Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
With
and the
like
shoes.
cropped fucking ankles.
We went.
or whatever.
Ivan and I went to the mall yesterday to grab a Jugo juice and a cookie from George's Cookies. If anyone ever wants to send me something to the show,
Mm-hmm.
send me some George's Cookies, the M&M cookies, because they're the best cookies in
Are
the
they?
world. Oh, the
I bought
best.
I bought a smile cookie today. I was disappointed.
I'm
I did it
always
for the kids.
exactly. I stopped and got this coffee that they overfilled and
And you
ruined
bought a
half
smile
the show,
cookie.
and I got a smile cookie. I
Yeah.
downed it before I came over, so you guys
Gotcha.
wouldn't make fun of how fat I was because it was my second smile cookie today.
Uh,
I don't like
You're
frosting
helping
and
the
stuff.
kids.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
had me. I'm like, I'll get a coffee, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Do you want to get a smile cookie for charity?"
Did-
I was like, "Of course I'll get one for charity,
yeah.
bud."
Didn't
He's
they
like,
used to have like Smarties on them? Now they just have like weird frosting.
it's
The
weird. It's-
frosting's yummy.
It definitely
Really?
comes from a
Oh, that's
factory.
weird.
That is factory frosting.
Well, everything's pre-frozen.
Well,
at
everything
Tim
you're
Hortons.
eating's factory fucking frosting, dude. Those cookies you're eating are
Yes.
fucking baked and made by grandma.
That would be
should
awesome.
be.
Just like once you read it, if you're a
I'm
woman,
gonna open a
and once
cookie
you-
store and call it Grandma's Cookies, and it's gonna have old
No,
grannies
listen to
making
this
cookies.
conspiracy.
You should do that.
What happens when
I'll
we
buy
get to
them.
a point in society where once you reach a certain age and you're a female,
Mm.
you get sold to a cookie factory where you're now
Why
the rest of your
female?
because grandma's cookies. Duh, idiot.
You're breaking the gender barrier. It could be men now.
No.
Grandma and Grandpa's cookies.
Yeah, Gramps cookies.
Grandparents' cookies.
How about we called it elderly cookies?
There we go.
That's
Cookies
not
by
a-
the elderly.
That sounds like
the
an old,
elderly.
crusty, shitty cookie that no one wants to eat. Like the
That-
shitty,
yeah,
the
you're
crusty
right.
candies that
Sounds
old
bad.
granny used to keep in her fucking
I
candy
guess so.
dish that sat there
Speaking
forever.
of cookies.
Yeah.
Did you watch? I'm gonna speak.
Mom and Pop's cookies.
Mom and Pops, or how about simply Rick's? Oh, that episode of
Dude.
fucking Rick and Morty. Gooser texted me.
Yeah.
He'd never watched. What's it called? He never sat down and watched Rick and Morty. Sat down
was
on
the
a
first
Saturday
one?
night.
That was a good
no,
one.
he watched
Oh,
it from the
sorry.
very beginning. He got
Oh,
himself
okay.
a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Took a little Gooser time.
Oh, amazing.
And binge watched. He's like,
Yeah.
first season was a little rough, but then it got its footing
But
in the
still
second.
amazing.
But I'm thinking he got progressively drunker from drinking said wine, so it only
Yeah.
got better.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, fucking evil Morty, bud. He's back. That fucking episode, dude.
yeah. Crazy Rick.
I'm cool, Rick.
Cool Rick.
Yeah. It's Rick and Morty, dude. Rick and Morty, I tell you what. As an adult, do you ever get bored or do you just get depressed now?
What?
Do you get bored or you
I don't
get
get
depressed?
depressed.
Okay.
I don't ever get depressed.
I'm
I
gonna
get
take
angry.
you out of it
I'm an angry person.
because you're a type A person.
I don't think I know what depression is.
You're just constantly depressed. You're like the Hulk, where you're just like, I'm always angry, I'm always depressed. So
No.
you're just like at a steady.
Depression's
depression.
different for everybody though too.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Okay. Okay.
Some
so
people are
this-
sad depressed. Some people get manic depressed.
I guess.
Suicidal depressed.
Okay. Instead of getting bored, do you ever feel like you're missing out? Then we'll take depression out of it because that's a mental illness. I'm
No.
taking it out. I'm going out. Do you ever feel like you're missing out?
No.
I feel like I'm missing out sometimes if I go on social
what,
media,
though?
just on what other people are doing, on things you could be doing. Do you ever feel that? Do you ever feel like you're missing out?
Not
when you're sitting
anymore.
at
When I
home,
was younger,
Netflix
I
and
used to.
chilling?
I have better things to worry about than.
So you're saying like you
guess so.
regret like what your
I don't
choices
know.
in life and
No, I don't know if
thus
it's a
far, or
regret.
No,
just
there's a
that
difference.
day?
I know what
it's
you're
a
saying.
sense of
Missing out and regret are totally two different things. Like if I
Yeah.
punch you in the teeth, I'll regret it because you're my
So
friend.
Corvo. He'll be like,
Well,
no,
yeah.
No,
I should've
exactly.
stayed
Like,
home.
why would you
cheers.
punch Corbo? He's a nice dude. Now, if I give you the Stone Cold Stunner, people would be like,
Have
okay,
you tried the
hold on.
Stone Cold Stunner
Wait,
anyone?
let me finish.
But then I
if
would
give you
feel
this,
like I missed out because you didn't give it to me.
or no, then I'd be like, if I didn't, then I'd
Okay.
feel out like I feel like I missed out because I didn't capitalize on the Stone Cold Stunner.
Or
Okay.
Right?
you're at
Yeah.
home, you
Yeah.
couldn't make the podcast for whatever reason.
Yeah.
yeah,
you tune
that
in
feels left.
on
Yeah, I get
social
that.
media,
Then I'm
and you
missing
see
out.
Ivan
Yeah.
giving me a
Okay,
stunner
then I
that
get
I've
that.
reversed,
Yeah.
punched him in the dick, and
Now-
now I'm putting him in the sharpshooter. And you're like,
No, you get
I
the
could have been
sharpshooter.
there.
I'm giving you the sharpshooter.
I could have been there. We went to UFC, and I wore wrestling socks. I wore a Bret Hart sock and an Undertaker sock. I'm like, this will be better than anything tonight. And it was.
And
It was
nobody
wrestling.
noticed.
No, it
Except
was
for
for
the
me. It was
fights.
for me.
Ah,
Do you ever
okay.
do anything just for you? You ever do little things just for you?
Maybe.
Like just to
Every
fuck
day?
with people?
don't
Like
know.
sometimes at our place of employment, when I'm finishing a project, I'll write a note on the inside of something just for me. I'm like, I don't know if anyone will ever see this, or maybe it'll
Yeah, I've
come
done
back around
that.
and I'll see it. So you do things just
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. Okay.
You ever just like
Like
put
inside
your
jokes?
balls on someone's car door handle when you're going to your car at a mall, like in a parkade? You're in a parkade, you just whip your balls out really
Never
quick.
done that.
No,
Just
because I
rub
don't want
them
my
on that.
balls to be
Listen,
fucking
listen,
touching
let me
somebody
finish.
else's handle.
You
Let
could
me
get
finish
the
it.
shit kicked out of you
If
for
you
doing-
get caught. But guess what? You just rub your balls on the handle, and then you're just like, you know what? That person will touch my balls.
If you feel left out for not doing that, you got issues, sir.
Well, I'm not putting it on Instagram yet.
Yet.
That's
Let me know.
something.
We'll live stream that shit.
Deal. You got any ideas?
Yeah, I
got
got a
any
couple.
You want to throw some out there and we'll
Um,
dissect them?
An 8.5 month journey to Mars may seem long, but it took the first fleet to Australia the same amount of time. Roughly 260 days to Mars and 250 days to Australia.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah.
You know what also
It's on
blows
our
my
own
mind?
planet.
Do you ever watch that Vikings movie or show?
They just
No,
signed up
I'm
for
gonna- I think
season
I'm still
6
watching
right
that.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. But anyways, so you got to think they never had like real navigation.
No.
They just got in a boat and
They just
fucked
went.
off
Yeah.
on the ocean.
Well, no,
That
they
is-
knew that if they go that way, that's
Kinda.
south,
They
north,
kinda
west.
knew.
General.
They had like a
yeah,
piece of
general
fat
idea.
with like a needle in it that was like, let's hope this is like a compass, or like they went by the moon and shit.
Yeah, well,
It's
you always
still-
know where you're traveling
It
by
blows
the
my
fucking
mind.
sun and the
It
moon.
blows my mind. You put me in a canoe and put me out in the ocean, I'm gonna
You
die.
panic.
I'm gonna die. I'll
It's
probably
an
be dead and still be
anxiety.
able to see land. Okay.
I saw. Okay, I saw the like. I wish I could have filmed it because like, Alec had like the textbook definition of anxiety breakdown.
Okay.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure out my Amazon password.
Because he was like
Yep.
trying to fucking cancel his Audible account, right?
Okay.
And he's just like, I can't fucking remember. And he's like grabbing it. He's playing peekaboo with himself.
Dude, I
figure
went
it out.
nuts. So I signed up. So I'd signed up for a trial a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and like it remembered me.
Yeah.
So I tried to do it again, and I used one of my burner emails.
Okay.
Which is a Yahoo account, by the way. Who the fuck uses Yahoo?
I do for burner email.
Yeah,
account.
I have
Shut
for
down.
a
Yeah.
burner email.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So, anyways, I signed up under a burner email and couldn't remember like my credit card information was attached to like this burner email. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Oh man.
I really wanted to listen to a book, I guess.
Yeah.
But fuck, I just got something stuck in me. What the fuck was in my chair?
What? What are you
That's
talking about?
random.
This is the worst.
Alec got stabbed. A painting or some shit? What are you doing?
What are you doing right now?
I got like a fucking ow! This is the worst.
Getting stabbed. This
It's
is
like
amazing.
in my jeans. Okay, idea.
Okay. You haven't changed a bit. Could be an insult or a compliment.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alec, you've
Yeah.
never changed a bit.
I
You-
have.
You do you, bud. You do you.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Are you good?
No, it's
Look
still.
I don't
Step.
understand. It's in your pants?
I don't know.
Up and
Stand up
look
and take
at
your
it.
pants off.
Fuck's sake.
Alec has a breakdown.
It's in your pants?
hurt.
Or is it in the chair?
No, it was in the chair. It's like a thistle or something.
Maybe it's a tick.
Thistle. What are you
It's not
hanging
a
out in
tick.
the woods?
I'm not gonna get Lyme disease. That made me think of Avril Lavigne though, because she got bit by a tick
Yeah.
and she almost got Lyme
Sure, a
disease.
couple people have.
She was just with. She just reunited with Chad
Yeah, on
Kroger.
stage.
Okay, I think I'm
No.
okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm okay.
You know they have like numbing shit that like you can like they feed on you and like their
Oh, I was
enzymes,
like
numb.
numbing shit
Yeah,
to
that's-
listen to
That's fucked
Nickelback.
up.
It's
Well,
like, yeah.
that would be nice.
Oh, it's crazy. You gotta think mosquitoes too, man. Like, you
know
don't
if they
feel
have
them until they're
numbing
like
enzymes.
sometimes.
Sure you do. I'd say like half the time you
That
feel a
time,
mosquito bite.
so the time they poke you,
Yeah.
that's their venom going in you to stop the coagulation of blood.
Yeah,
That's
so they can suck it out.
yeah, but the itching is your body
Nature
fighting
is
it.
crazy.
Those are not amphetamines.
I
White
watched.
blood cells?
Histamines.
I
Those
watched
are
a
histamines.
video of a baby gecko that got stuck in a spider web, and the spider ate the gecko.
Yeah, I seen
like,
that. That was crazy.
It was
Uh-huh.
nuts.
Yeah.
Nature is crazy.
Yeah.
She's
Nature's
a
My
lit.
kid thinks he's. Nature is lit.
That's
AF.
a subreddit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get on
It's
that
pretty good.
subreddit.
And Nature's Metal is another good one too.
My
It's fucking crazy.
That's awesome. My subreddits that I like follow are like Hot Ones, Rick and Morty, free
Dude
skateboard
butts.
videos, dude butts,
Yeah.
French
I
dude
don't have
butts,
dude
photos of Ivan.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, hey, we Googled ourselves.
Yeah.
Nothing comes up with him.
And I'm okay with that. That means that the iPhone X will not be able to fucking read my face
No, that's just
with
me.
its facial recognition
And
surgeries.
then you Googled me, and this is like fucking. Oh,
That's
bunch
because
of
he's
shit.
conceited and he tags everything with himself.
what?
He sends photos, like he'll put like Polaroids of himself and send it to the Google
Polaroids?
Headroids.
Polaroids.
Headroids.
Headquarters.
They still have Polaroids.
What's a
eh?
headroid?
Yeah, my kid's got one.
Yeah.
It's actually really fun.
Is it?
Like for a dead technology, it's super cool.
You know,
Is
so
it like an, sorry.
to do real Polaroids now, like super expensive for the film.
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
six. Dumb,
Yeah.
stupid.
It's like $6, man.
No, I don't know how much
No,
it is.
for a
It's
pack
dumb.
of 14,
Yeah.
of the Polaroids for his camera,
Yeah.
it's like 25.
Is it the little one?
Oh, the fuck!
Dude, take your fucking pants off and
I'm
see
not
what it
taking
is.
no, because like I got a pair of underwear on that are the long ones because I like the long ones. They stop.
Boxer briefs?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're long, so they're like just above my knee. They're like compression shorts almost, and it's stuck in between my leg, my jeans, and the
It
underwear.
could be a hair. That shit hurts sometimes.
Oh, I never even thought of that. How the
Or
fuck are you guys doing, by
Like
the
an
way?
ingrown hair.
How's it
I'm
going?
good.
I feel like we've just. I'm really happy the show's going the way it did because like I don't have a whole lot to talk about because this is our third podcast in 7
Yeah.
days, and it always feels like
Yeah.
a marathon
No,
when we do that stuff.
not to me.
No?
It's just is what it is.
Well, maybe you should
Usually
try coming up
generally
with
look
more
at, like-
fucking content.
I do.
Whoa.
I have 2 pages.
Okay,
fuckface.
whoa.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? 16 to 18-year-olds
Yeah,
know the most about math than 90% of adults over the age of 25.
it's true.
So 16 to 18-year-olds know more about math than 90% of the population over the age of 25.
That makes sense though.
Right?
That 10% is probably like mathematicians.
Right?
Or accountants.
But you would
Yeah.
like when
Or
you
people
think
that
of
feel
it,
it's money.
you would never equate that to being like, oh, this group of individuals are actually really fucking smart because we're currently teaching them.
In certain subjects. yeah.
Exactly, but then you realize how much you've forgotten between
Yeah, and just
between
hate
18 and
yourself.
25,
Yeah,
right?
What kind of math are they talking about? Like basic math or advanced math, or they're doing fucking trig
Probably
and shit?
just general math.
Yeah, what
I
they
would
teach in high
assume.
school is like your general maths. Okay, I'm gonna give you an equation.
Equation.
A divided by the square root of C. A is equal to 12. B is 4.
Oh, Okay, hold on.
And C is
I'm
72.
not fucking Rain Man.
Alec, the answer is 42 toothpicks. There's 42 toothpicks on the floor. 42.
Well, your B and C mean nothing because you didn't even say them.
I did.
No, you said,
I said-
A divided by the square root of 12.
Yeah. No.
A
yeah.
is whatever. B is whatever.
But
and
you can
C-
technically you can
I'm
find
sorry,
it all out by
I'm not
breaking
between
it
the
down.
ages of 16
Yeah,
and
you
18.
get-
You can figure out all those numbers and
I don't think
letters.
that was a real math question anyway.
I hate you guys. Anyways,
Hey, you're
you
the one who
guys.
talked about math. Not
I hate you guys. Earphones
Hmm.
are our generation's equivalent to a hat. You only take them out or off if you want to show respect or give a shit about the situation.
I take my hat off when I eat.
Okay, we're not talking about hats, we're talking about earphones. Like, look at the population and how many people walk around with a phone in their ear so they can A, talk on the phone, or B, listen to music, right? Like when I go grocery shopping, I listen to tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only take them out to talk to people if I want to be respectful in a situation, or
Well,
I just leave them in.
you wouldn't be able to hear them.
Thank you.
No, you can turn it off and still leave them in.
Why would you?
Because then that gives the illusion that I'm
Then you
listening
look
to
like
you.
a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Do you? No, you
Yes,
don't.
Yeah, you
do.
do.
You don't.
That's
Yeah, you
called
do.
eye faking.
Yeah.
People do it at the gym so they don't have to talk to people.
Yeah, I do it when I go home and with my family. I'm doing
Can't
it.
hear you.
I'm doing it right now. Actually, I got my head. What if I had earbuds going in over top of my? Anyways.
You wouldn't be having a
You'd look
conversation
like an
with us,
idiot.
and you'd look like a fucking total dummy.
Hey Corbo, I got a question for you.
What's up?
I feel more people have plans for the apocalypse / zombies than they
Yeah.
have for their own retirement. Would you agree with this?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just an observation. Have you thought of that? Have you thought?
I
Have
got
you thought
both lined
more
up though.
about your retirement or more about a zombie apocalypse?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I always make a plan B
You
just
got
in case.
So retirement's your plan B, or is the
No.
zombie apocalypse your plan B? What is plan A? What are you most
Okay.
prepared for right now?
both.
Retirement or apocalypse?
Both.
Retirement
Retirement.
or
I'm
apocalypse?
not
Okay.
prepared for an apocalypse at all. You?
I have plans.
I don't. I'm not prepared to go home after this.
So many plans
Yeah.
for apocalypse.
We'll get to that. But no, you see all these shows like Doom preppers and all that
Doomsday
stuff.
preppers,
You
yeah.
never see like retirement preppers or like
guys wanna
old
see my
age
magic- 'Cause
pensioners.
That would be
The magic
so
door.
fucking boring.
Would it, or would it be super fucking educational? You're like, oh fuck, I was watching retirement preppers and like fucking crazy Doug
Retirement
was
preppers.
squirreling away money in his backyard. It was so
His
rad.
RSP was so big.
I actually kind of got turned on when he was talking about his registered retirement plan.
His things with other things.
Fuck, you're lucky I was drinking at that time.
He's got a pension the size of my arm, bro. The perfect pension. See, it's little things I do
There
for
you go,
myself
there
like
you
that.
go. Pet food could say whatever flavor it wants to because who actually does it?
They can't.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't. Animals
But
are
how would
allergic.
you know?
Your dog will be shitting
Oh,
all
I
over the
guess,
place.
yeah.
Well, no, we're talking about
My dog-
flavor. It could be goose. You could be feeding your dog goose, but it could taste like it tastes like aardvark. You know, like you're not gonna fucking know, dude.
Okay, so the reason why they can't do that is because if they say that and it's not that. So, for instance, my dog's allergic to chicken.
Yeah.
And basically any
This
fowl.
was okay. One sec. This was a really great concept. I want you to know that.
Yeah, I know.
This is Ivan.
I know.
Okay,
But
go
no,
on.
I'm
Go
giving
on.
you a legitimate answer right now because this is how it works. They can't say it's fucking chicken when it's beef and beef when it's chicken. Because
But
if I
they
give my
could.
dog fucking beef
He's
and it's
talking
chicken,
about
she's gonna shit all over the
flavor.
place.
But he's talking about flavor.
But they could
It
do
could
it.
be chicken flavored beef.
Hypothetically.
No, what the fuck is chicken flavored beef?
It's chicken
I
that tastes
feel
like
like
You're getting the
beef.
That's
stunner.
the thing.
You're gonna get the
I'm
stunner.
not gonna get the stunner. I'm not gonna get the stunner. It's not gonna happen.
And then
What?
Corbo's gonna give you the sharpshooter because
No,
he's gonna come in.
You're too short. I'm sorry.
Jump
You'll have to
off
give me
the-
like a figure
I would
four.
have to like research it because I don't even remember what it is.
I have this. Okay, there's a couple moves I have like
Yeah.
locked. Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Walls
That's
of
a simple
Jericho.
one.
When you're like on
Walls
your
of
neck
Jericho.
and then I'm like standing and I grab your legs or something. And
Okay,
then,
that's when I like make your legs into a
your
pretzel.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I pull back.
Yeah,
Walls of
that's right.
Jericho is just
Yeah.
when I like sit on your back, grab your legs, and pull you back.
That's right. Yeah.
Both classic Canadians right there.
That's like
Fucking-
the sharpshooter. Walls of Jericho.
That's what I just
very
said.
similar.
It's very similar.
I
It's
didn't
not as
hear.
intricate. It's not as intricate.
I like the good old easy ones, like the fucking Stone Cold Stunner and the People's Elbow.
Those are classics.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Those
basic.
are straight to the point. You're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jericho's Canadian?
Yeah, it's from
didn't know that.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Winnipeg, the
I
204.
probably did know that.
I bought a physical CD today.
Yeah, it was weird.
I went to
And it was
Sunrise
broken.
Record and I
Really?
bought a physical CD.
What'd you buy?
I bought the new Comeback Kid album.
Good for you.
I love Comeback Kid.
Yeah.
And I wanted to listen to it in a physical form. I open it up. It was the plastic case.
Yeah.
So
Jewel
it was the
case.
jewel case.
Yeah.
The front fell off, won't stay on, so
Already?
that's already fucked. And you know when you put the CD in, it's got the
Yeah.
nipple that holds the CD
Yeah,
in
yeah,
place.
the little
Half
prongs.
of it was already broken.
Oh no.
I was like,
Why
I
don't you
wonder
take it
why
back?
the music industry is dying.
It was weird too because I pulled up the pamphlet. I was like looking at the lyrics.
The
and
insert, yeah.
I'm like, what?
They had the lyrics in them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It
dude!
was
And they
a
gave
weird
credit for the
flashback.
gang vocals.
gang vocals, the recording, like everything. It was fucking nuts to
It's
see all that again.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was, you know what? It was really fun. Did I overpay because I have a Spotify account and I could just listen to it
You
whenever?
probably paid as much for the CD as
You did
paid
for 1
the
month,
Spotify.
yeah.
Yeah, I paid more for the CD than I do for.
How
Well, I
much
don't.
was the CD?
$13.99. It was cheap.
Oh, I pay $14.99 for
Yeah,
Spotify.
family account.
Oh, you have the okay, fair enough. I don't pay anything because it's part of my phone bill.
Oh, okay.
and get it free with my phone contract.
Oh yeah, I did that with
Can
Roger.
you
Told him to fuck
guys
themselves.
remember the last physical CD you bought? Boom, boom, boom.
Pretty sure it was a Whitechapel CD.
Yeah?
It was like a couple years ago.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck, I can't because I was burning CDs.
Right?
Pink Floyd. Nope.
That's random.
I bought the Bible on CD. Joseph was selling it outside the temple because I'm ancient.
Probably
Couldn't
would've
even
been
tell you.
burnt.
No, it was like a fucking old Pink Floyd album.
Yeah? That you
Sweet.
purchased?
Yeah. Honestly,
Cool.
Dark Side of the Moon or something stupid like that.
Cool.
What was your we were talking about this earlier in the week. What was your very first CD purchase that you purchased? You got your money, your allowance,
No idea.
and you
My
walked.
CD?
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember specifically my very first CD.
Okay.
That, like I bought myself with my own money
Well,
with
that's a horrible CD too.
Corn Issues.
Really?
Yep.
I remember I bought that CD. That wasn't my first one though.
I won that CD from the Bear.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when that album came
And
out.
I was hella paranoid that I wasn't going to be allowed to buy it because I was like 13 or 12 at the time.
Yeah.
And it had a parental guidance sticker on it.
Mhm.
And they wouldn't sell you those CDs if you were under the age of 16.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was paranoid as fuck. The chick at
Yeah.
Future Shop wasn't going to sell me
I think
the
that's
CD.
where I bought mine too. Actually, it was Future Shop,
In,
Northgate.
oh, no. My Future Shop was the one, White Oaks, down by the A&W right there. Remember that used to be a Future Shop? By Superstore on 137th?
Maybe that was the one I went to. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what's crazy? Not Blockbuster. Going the way of the Blockbuster. Toys R Us is filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these big box stores are dying,
Amazon,
dude.
Amazon's
I
killing
was just
it.
gonna say that. And then if Amazon comes here,
But
like they're
that
talking
bums
about.
me out, man. Like taking my kid to Toys R Us is so much fun. Like I like taking
It
him and
is,
looking
yeah.
at the toys and stuff.
I totally. That's when
Kind-
Blockbuster. Remember, you were like, "What the fuck? You still rent movies?" But that
But
was
I-
a thing that Tara and I did every weekend. You know.
That's what I did
Yeah.
growing up. Is you went to Blockbuster on a Friday night and you picked out some movies
Yeah.
for the weekend.
But the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, they're getting greedy. That's the problem.
it is. But
know?
you also like it's pricey to have a storefront, I guess.
Well, you don't need a fucking ginormous fucking store full of baby stuff, full of kid stuff, and full of stuff you don't need, like all that shit I bought right there.
But
All
you
my
bought
Storm-
it.
No, yeah, right. I'm not saying.
We were talking about this yesterday, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's perfect for me because I fucking hate going out in public, and I'll just fucking order off Amazon, and it comes
And
to
the
my
fucking
house." And my
Prime
dad's
in the
like,
city, man.
"Well, you wouldn't want you wouldn't enjoy bringing Kinsley to fucking Toys R Us," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I
You
guess,
do it, but
yeah,
you-
that would be fun."
There's gonna be other stores,
Different.
toy stores
Yeah.
though. Like the little ones are gonna be around.
Mastermind toys and shit.
No, like legit
Those
toy
stores
stores.
suck.
they're
Massive.
super expensive.
Yeah.
retarded. But if that's what you got, then that's
I
all
guess
you got.
that's all you're gonna do.
Right.
Fair enough.
Because what's that toy store that was in West Ed there for a while with all the fucking like
don't
the
know.
little
Oh, yeah.
cars and shit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. Though.
Hobby- little
Was it
toys.
Hobby Lobby?
The one
No.
down by the old HMV?
The one where Volcom is.
I
It
don't know.
used to be there.
All I know is there's an Urban Outfitters there.
Hmm.
I don't know. Moving on.
Mm.
Moving on. Moving on. Hit me, Corbo. Looks
I
like you
hate-
got something in the
I
chamber.
hate my alarm clock when it works, and I hate my alarm clock when it doesn't work.
Sounds like you have a hate-hate relationship with your alarm clock.
Yeah.
Are you one of the people like myself that sets 15 different alarm clocks
Yes.
every 5 minutes?
I have two. Well, I actually have an alarm clock.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's very retro of you. It's very 90s,
It
dude.
has daylight savings time, so it like switches randomly because it's old.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be like super early and I'll like wake up. It's like an hour early, and I'm like getting ready, and I'm like, fuck.
You're like, I have time to make so much
Or
food.
I've been an hour late.
Fair enough.
And then I'll come to work and I'll be like, it was my alarm clock. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, come on.
They quite literally said, shut the fuck up.
Probably. Who has an alarm clock?
Oh, man.
Asshole.
Moving into some news here.
News.
Have you ever been to a music festival?
No,
and
never.
They check you at the gate so you can't bring in alcohol?
Never.
You've been there?
Yeah.
Because Ivan's being a sarcastic prick that deserves a stunner.
Stone Cold King.
The fuck are we listening to?
Chemical Brothers, apparently.
Oh, fair enough. Anyways,
That's
Speaking of fucking festivals,
man berries or burries?
it's spelt Bury.
I think potato.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
everybody says buried.
Man digs hole and puts vodka in
There you
hole.
go. There you go.
Killed it.
Weeks before music festival, digs it up at festival.
Let's not say.
That's fucking
Genius. And it's not a small bottle. It's one of those. It's a 2.6. It looks like.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So what the guy did?
Did it
Alex,
say how many ounce it was?
No.
No.
Alex Diamond dug a hole and put a bottle of vodka in a hole 3 weeks before the Electric Zoo music festival in New York. I looked it up. The Electric Zoo is an EDM festival.
I would absolutely guess that.
Very suiting then.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, very suiting. It's like you knew. So what he did was he found out where the festival was going to be 3 weeks in advance. He went to somewhere, so he found out the
A
perimeter.
tree.
He dug a hole,
Okay.
geocached it, so marked it on his phone so
Yeah.
he would know where it would be later on.
So fucking epic.
Right? This dude is a
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
Came back when the music festival was on, had a group of homies. They made a circle like they were hanging out.
Yeah.
And
They're
they
listening to this
fucking-
thing, just dancing, bro.
And they dug up the vodka and had fucking free vodka.
Yeah.
It's fucking genius.
That is pretty genius.
What sucks is the fact that it went to mainstream media and now everyone's like, where's the next festival so I can bury my
Yeah,
treasure? He
the
got
only
the
thing
idea.
is like, what if there's like an outhouse or something on that?
I guess
spot?
that's
How
it.
do you
That's what I was
know?
thinking, or the stage.
Yeah.
But realistically, if you
It
well, no,
shows
because if
you-
you know, if you know if you know where the venue is, it'll show you where the stage is going to be and shit like that.
Yeah. And
I
where like the
guess,
outhouses
yeah.
are and stuff.
Yeah.
Map it out.
Yeah, so he was inspired to do this after watching the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I was gonna say Blue Street.
He looks like a fucking nerd.
Oh,
though.
totally.
Like not a cool nerd either.
That dude
Yeah.
goes to EDM festivals and thinks about math. He's like, square root of 5.
Give me some more fucking MDMA, bro.
I would think Blue
That-
Streak he would have got that from. 'Cause he like
But yeah,
hid the jewel.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and he had all
such
those.
a great
that's a
movie.
Martin
Came back.
Lawrence
Yeah.
movie, isn't it?
I love that.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
and then he
great
had to
song
pretend to
about
be a-
it.
Wilson Brothers.
He had to pretend to be a cop, right?
Yeah, yeah.
To get
And
the
he-
diamond. Did he get the diamond? Spoiler alert. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
pretty
At
sure
the
he
end,
did.
nope. He ends up
didn't?
fucking no. At the end, he doesn't get it.
But does he
okay.
end up
He gets
being a
free, though.
cop?
Holy fuck! What am I doing? I can't remember. I
Is he
remember
just
there's a
like-
wicked track on it.
Wow. A wicked music track?
Well, he
Mhm.
gets like busted by his partner. I remember at one point.
Well,
With
he fakes it.
Luke Wilson.
He gets but he gets like a total fake ID, and he's like some
Yeah,
cop
yeah.
from another fucking part
Yeah.
of the.
I remember he was like
It's
the
fucked.
pizza guy.
Owen
And he
Wilson
was
does
like-
a good buddy cop because he did the
Yeah.
one with
He's got
Jackie
that weird like
nose.
No, it's Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Was Luke Wilson in this one?
Yeah.
Luke Wilson's the one who's in it. yeah,
The
that one.
Wilson brothers. They do good buddy cops.
You know, Owen Wilson's nose broke from football. That's
Really?
why it's crooked like that. Yeah.
Stupid
really?
jock.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you guys remember the Hardy Boys? They were wrestlers.
Yeah.
One of them's got
Yes.
a really fucked up nose from
Yeah.
landing on a table the wrong way. I was looking at him the other day. I was like,
Which
your
one?
nose is still fucked up.
Was it
Matt.
Matt or what was
Jeff
it?
is the one with the crazy
Jeff.
sideburns.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. And like
Twist
weird
the
hair.
face.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Jeff Hardy.
You look
They were
like-
the coolest,
you know what
man.
that reminded me of? What? Buffalo Bill.
Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boy.
Buffalo
sugar,
Bill.
big fat lady.
I love Kid Rock. Hey, so I wish Reed was here, young Reed, because I got an Alex Jones story, and
Okay.
he does Alex Jones
Yeah.
too well. So Alex Jones now says Donald Trump is being covertly drugged by his advisors because he's
Right.
easier to control that way. They drug presidents because the power structure wants a puppet. This is the same guy that once thought
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate, interdimensional vampire child molesters are running the planet,
The Pizzagate.
and Pizzagate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interdimensional.
Vampire child molesters.
They're
That's a
vampires.
quote.
Not okay, but everybody takes that out of context. He doesn't
Really?
mean like full-on blood-sucking vampires.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
They're like energy vampires and all like
like Vince McMahon. That's
and,
how he
And they're
stays.
sucking something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh.
So
Called
for
methamphetamines.
So I called Reed on this to get his
Yeah.
take on it. And,
Okay.
from what he was saying, he follows the Pizzagate. Reed is he's an Alex Jones observer,
Okay.
and Alex Jones has fallen off the radar, like Reservoir. Like the dude's fucking nuts.
Reservoir.
Reservoir, the radar.
The reservation.
He's fallen off the reservation.
Yeah.
That sounds racist.
That's
though.
racist, I think.
I think that is racist.
Yeah.
How is that racist?
Well,
It's a reservation.
wanna
It's the reservation's not racist.
But falling off the reserve, I think, is.
yeah, that kind of means like
How-
I
they
don't know what
gave
it
you the
means,
land
but I
and you
think
So
it
left.
might
that
be
means you
racist.
just left. That doesn't mean you're fucking.
I don't
What's
know.
racist
I
about
think
that?
It's racist.
I guess, yeah, that
You're
would make
making it
sense. that you would
racist by
just
saying
leave.
it. No, he
Fell
he
off the
fell off the
reserve.
reserve. He fucking left.
Okay, so
He's
if you
gone.
think that's
I'm
racist,
gonna Google this.
let us know in the comments below.
It's not racist.
Anyways, he's losing his mind. Like he is like progressively
Oh,
losing
yeah.
his mind.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan is now distancing himself. People that once were in the Alex Jones camp and
Yeah.
thought maybe he was onto something.
Yeah, Rogan said something about him just recently. I guess and it was real bonkers.
because they're watching these celebrities that do believe in their the what's it called
Illuminati and shit.
conspiracies and stuff. They're starting to distance themselves from that because they're seeing too many careers fall down a rabbit hole,
Yeah.
a black hole of fucking doom.
Pizzagate.
Yeah. So Yeah, Alex Jones thinks Donald Trump is being drugged and controlled by the masters.
I would
of-
not be surprised if that was true.
in some way. He hasn't been tweeting as much.
I mean, not
I feel.
like.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Highly offensive saying
Here-
referring to American Indians that have left the reservation.
How is that offensive?
That crazy drunk, he's gone off the reservation.
Yep.
when you say
Yeah.
it like that.
No, that's how it's said. That's how it's said. It's racist as shit.
Whatever.
It's
fuck.
horrible.
Live in a bubble.
It's you know what? After saying it, I was like, that doesn't sound PC anymore.
Yeah.
That sounds like something Alex
Nothing's
Jones would say.
fucking PC anymore. We live in a fucking bubble wrap world.
Oh shit!
That
I'm
is true.
triggered.
Like,
triggered.
fuck.
Stay woke, my friends. Stay woke, my friends. Nearly a dozen sharks found swimming in a New York home's basement.
Nuts.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, and these so
Irma? Was it
A
Irma?
New York home?
no, this is New York. Like people were like harboring these sharks. They had
What?
fallen off the reserve.
Filled their basement.
Yes,
You
with
just
an
finished
above
saying
ground.
it's racist and agreed that it's
What are you
racist,
talking
and then
about?
you just it's falling off the
What
reserve.
are you talking? I never said that. Play it back.
You did just say that.
I know. I said it as a low key thing to see
Yeah.
if anyone caught it.
And everyone caught him.
Everyone caught it. A recent search of a New York basement led to the discovery of more than a dozen endangered sharks in an
Oh,
above
yeah.
ground pool.
Wow.
So these people, the sharks were being sold as pets and for food. They're the sandbar sharks, so they're not overly
So they're fairly
aggressive,
small, yeah.
but they grow up to they can grow to be 8 feet. The sharks
really?
were physically okay, but like they were sick from the conditions they were living in.
Well, obviously.
But yeah, so apparently these people were like animal traffickers, I guess,
Yeah.
and they were selling the sharks for soup,
Yes.
the shark fin soup,
Yeah.
and they were selling it as Yeah,
Craziness.
so it was like a black market of sharks.
Those guys are fucking idiots. Those are the same people that fucking cut their fins off and throw them in the water.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
them
yeah.
die.
Well,
there was a
these-
lady in BC they just caught fucking. They were she was grabbing crabs.
Yeah.
And just ripping the legs off, stuffing her pockets full, and throwing the crabs back in the water.
What the fuck?
That
It's
is
all on film. The fucking RC's got called it. Yeah.
Ruthless.
really.
Yeah, just a little old lady.
But you know what? In that little old lady's defense, she's probably been doing that for years. You know, it's different times. It's different times.
There's
You know what I'm
different
saying?
times, and it's called evolution too, right?
Yeah.
Would it be wrong
be
if
a
I said
fucking
maybe she
ignorant
fell off?
cunt.
No, I'm not gonna say.
So
it.
what if someone was like, "Oh, they ripped some little old lady's arms off and just let her,"
And then
fucking
threw her in the
hobble
ocean,
around on the
yeah.
ground?
What if like there's a different like timeline where like
Parallel
crabs
universe.
Rip
lived here
people's-
and we're ripping arms off and just eating little old ladies?
That would be a horrible fucking dimension.
Yeah, unless they deserved it.
I went.
guess, yeah.
So after watching this Rick and Morty, I wanted to get reacquainted with Evil Morty. So I
Yeah.
went back and watched the Rick Encounters of the Rick Kind or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's the original Evil Morty thing with the fucking bit when they're running from the Council of Ricks.
Yeah.
And they go through the dimensions where there's like the chair sitting on the people
And they're
ordering the
ordering
pizza,
people,
and then
yeah.
the pizza that ordered
Yeah.
the chair. It was just
Oh, yeah.
fuck so
Oh,
awesome.
I want to watch that episode. Actually.
Yeah, go back and
Yeah,
watch
that's
it, and then
funny.
rewatch the newest one, the
Yeah.
Atlantis, the Rick or whatever.
I love
Yeah.
how they have like Stand By Me, Stand By
So
Morty.
great, right? The
It's
Stand By
amazing,
Mortys.
Yeah.
Fucking Lizard Morty, they like all put their hands in, and he like puts his tongue in, and he's like,
Just because your Rick turned you into a lizard doesn't mean you're
Yeah.
any different or something.
Oh man, good times, good times. Anyways,
Yeah.
that basically concludes everything I've prepared for today. So,
You got music news?
Oh yeah.
I'm taking a break from the Bowies just because there's been some really good music released.
Yeah.
But I will come back from my trip with some Bowies under my belt, and I'll update you guys on my Bowie journey.
I started Opeth.
You're doing an Opeth journey?
Yeah.
That's
it's pretty
awesome.
sweet. I dig it.
Dom can't focus at the gym.
Dom can't focus at the gym.
He's listening to us.
Get your swell on, bro. I'll count your reps. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
Tara,
and 1
haha,
and
you're gonna
2.
talk about fashion?
Fashion?
Yeah, you were talking about the way kids dress these days, being all old and shit.
Did you just fall off the... Never mind.
I brought that up, so those will hit at me too.
Yeah, you prick. Speaking of fashion, I heard something about Justin Bieber today.
Yes, so Mr. Bieber decided that he was gonna wear a fucking Marilyn Manson shirt, right?
Yeah.
So this shirt was being sold for $195.
Well, it was a Marilyn
that's
Manson shirt
cheap,
with his
though.
logo on it.
No.
With Biebs' logo on it.
No.
Fuck off. Didn't
Yeah.
the Kardashians or the Jenner sisters just do that shit and got
It was,
fucking
so this
shit
is
on
exactly what it was. It was fucking Marilyn Manson's face, and
for
it
it? He has a new
said,
song and it's brutal as fuck.
like good
Yeah,
or
I
bad.
heard
Like
it.
good.
You're
It's just like
sick.
I wanted to listen to it.
I'm
You're
sick?
gross. Yeah.
Who?
You.
Why?
Bieber's gross.
No,
I
Manson.
said Manson.
Oh, I thought you said Bieber. I'm looking at Bieber, and I fucking registered Bieber to what was coming out of your mouth.
Why do you have a
Brutal as fuck.
mandible claw?
Oh my god.
Foley?
My finger doesn't hurt when I do it.
This fucking guy bumped his pinky at
Didn't
work.
bump, I smashed it in the corner. Let me finish.
Mr. Glass here.
Getting a fucking sharpshooter. That's it. That's all.
I hit my finger with a hammer today.
You didn't get permission.
You're an idiot.
Shut up.
Okay, what the fuck? He didn't get permission anyways. It was fucking $195 a fucking shirt. So
But there's a new trend.
Manson said he was coming out there to fucking get his shit back, and he did, and he got all the money back. And it said, where's the fucking Satan part? Something about Satan and whatever, but then it said Bieber.
I have a direct quote from Manson.
Do you really?
Said he was a fucking asshole. He said Bieber was like, hey bro.
Go
He was
Christ,
a,
bro. Go
he was
Christ.
he was a fucking a fuckboy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a total fuckboy.
He was a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
The way he had the arrogance to say that. He was really touchy-feely too. Like, yo, bro. He touches you and he's talking. I'm like, you need to stand down. You're like dick height on me, okay? All right. So stand down, son.
And he told Nancy, he's like, oh, hey, man, I made you relevant again.
Yeah. Or not.
Right?
Manson was just on the Jason Ellis podcast. I should probably go listen to that. Yeah,
Yeah, I wanna
Podless
check
Crew,
that out
the
for
Podly
sure.
Crew.
Well, is it the Podly Crew still?
The Podly Crewless is what it's called.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah,
Feel bad for
Manson
him.
was on there. Why would you feel bad with him? For him?
Because he was doing something awesome. He was doing great, and
But
it
he's
was
still
awesome.
doing it.
But he
just
doesn't
lost
have
some
Tully.
It's
co-hosts.
just different.
Yeah, that's different.
It's the same.
I wouldn't feel
Whatever.
bad for him.
Isn't that a commercial?
It's like you want to feel
Okay,
bad
go
for
do
Bam.
go do the podcast by yourself.
Sure, it's gonna suck, but at least I'm still doing something I love.
Something
Podcast
people will feel
same,
bad.
but
It's not the
different.
same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
But
but different.
Anyways, so there's this band called
Episode 85, the same but different.
there's a band called Decapitated,
And they're all up for rape charges.
not just
Just
that,
ruin the story, dick.
kidnapping
Spoiler.
and rape. And they're in jail right now. They're gonna be held in Florida. They're not from America, apparently.
You know what?
Finland,
it's
I think.
it's
Is
these
that where they're
metal
from?
I think
bands
so.
that listen to the loud music with the violent lyrics.
Neo-Nazis.
Definitely a hate group.
So that made it international.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like they're fucking talking about it. They're like, oh, so
Wow.
in the prairies of Canada and Alberta, and they talked about it.
Cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You're
Good thing we live
stupid.
in Edmonton, not Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not getting a stadium anymore. They're gonna lose their hockey team and their
Nah,
livelihood.
well, they're going down the same path that we did.
No.
Yeah.
They said no to the arena.
They're not getting an
just-
arena.
I don't think they slammed it down. They're still.
They won't
in
get an
talks.
arena. We were talking about this earlier. They won't get an arena for the simple fact that they aren't making the money like they were before. There isn't a huge boom in the MAC and in throughout Alberta. All the money's here being made here where it's supposed to be made, not fucking in offices signing papers.
Yeah.
And that's what they do in Calgary.
Well, they're.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of hardworking people
Yeah.
in
Shout out
Calgary.
to Calgary.
They're checking out the Seattle arena exactly like we did when we.
I don't. That fucking
when they
their
said
mayor's a
no
dick
to
face.
our
I don't think
arena.
they're gonna get it. The guy's an asshole.
Maybe.
Like you can't be an asshole.
I
and
heard they're
expect
gonna move
millions.
the Calgary Flames to Regina and call them the Regina Beavers and make them a Beaver Dome. Be the Beaver Dam. Oh, the Regina Beavers and the Beaver Dam. Oh my God, we gotta patent that. We gotta like get some domain
The .com.
names.
Let's get the donate.
Heard it first
.com.
on the Awesome
Also,
Hour.
they were talking about moving the Coliseum over there.
No, that is fucking bullshit.
Brick by brick.
No cement chunk by cement chuck.
Yeah.
Get behind that on the highway.
Yeah.
Wide load.
So fidget spinners, remember those?
They're
No one
dead,
really
I think.
talks about them
I think
anymore.
they're dead.
Are
What
they
are
dead?
fidget spinners?
Because the Misfits just released their own brand of fidget spinner.
Yeah, they're definitely dead.
Yeah, no,
if
they're
the
just trying to
Misfits are
cap on
fine with it.
something.
with
yeah.
the Fiend logo. On
Yeah,
Jesus.
definitely dead.
It's on their website.
Definitely dead.
They're $15.
If you're gonna
If anyone
spin
wants them.
with me.
Why would I buy a fucking
Misfits.
Misfits fidget spinner when I could just go buy two of them for what was it, $3 you
It
saw?
was 4
Or-
fidget spinners as seen on TV. It was
Or you
4
could not
fidget
buy
spinners
them because
for the price of 1.
Right, and
they
we
do
could just
nothing.
make them whatever color there and put their fucking sticker on it.
Yeah.
No,
if you're
it's-
gonna
yeah.
fidget spin with me.
What?
So they're-
Officially
they're trying to
licensed
do it,
fidget
but fuck it.
spinners.
So there was a video released of the Queen biopic with Freddie Mercury and all that stuff with
Oh, yeah.
Rami Malkin.
Yeah.
Um,
I love watching other people put your names. Go
it
on.
was really cool because they showed the behind the scenes. They're doing the Farm Aid. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Farm Aid.
They're doing
AIDS,
farm-
AIDS.
Huh?
Farm AIDS. The thing for AIDS, wasn't it?
Farm Aid?
AIDS.
I thought
Farm
they did,
Aid.
Didn't they do an aid for AIDS?
Farm
I don't
Aid.
know. Farm
that's
Aid is for farmers.
Farms,
Yeah.
yeah, farms.
That's what they're doing when the fucking head big.
But did they not do an AIDS?
No,
Like an
why would they
AIDS?
do an AIDS?
Who would go to AIDS?
Hey, Garbo, go to the AIDS festival.
Yeah.
You're coming?
Well, yeah, it's
That's
an aid for
retarded.
AIDS.
You just
For finding a
I
cure
know
for
exactly
AIDS.
what it is. It
Yeah.
fucking sounds retarded though.
Why
Who
haven't they
would-
done it?
Because they're not stupid.
AIDS.
this is why you're not rich and they are. There's no such thing as called AIDS.
Let's go to AIDS.
For fuck's sakes. But anyways, Brian May was there. And they show Brian May, and he's just fucking got a shit-eating grin on his face. And
Yeah.
he looks fucking amazing. It looks really cool. I'm pretty
Cool.
stoked on it, yeah.
Well, the reason Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen, backed out of it is because they didn't want it all about Freddie. They
Okay.
wanted Freddie to die halfway through,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it's
They
how
wanted about the
Queen came back.
And
Yeah.
Borat wanted the whole thing.
he wanted it to be a Sacha. He wanted it to be a Freddie Mercury.
Would it have
Biopic,
been
yeah.
like a?
It would have been a Queen biopic at that point.
No,
would it
this
have
is a
been
Queen
serious?
biopic. It would have been a Freddie Mercury biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should still do it.
Yeah.
Just do a straight fucking Freddie Mercury biopic. They could totally do it.
no,
'cause,
now
like,
that they're doing this, they're not going to do a
I
Freddie
mean,
one.
they've done Spider-Man fucking 15
That's
Right.
different.
So-
Spider-Man was awesome. Freddie Mercury's amazing.
Okay, so anyway, so the difference between
Can
that
Freddie
is
Mercury climb walls?
nobody can sing
I'm
the
just
walls
saying
off the
origin
fucking
story,
building.
Basing it off. yeah.
Freddie Mercury does whatever Freddie Mercury can.
With his whip cha.
whipcha. He sang at AIDS.
Also, I want to give a local shout out to a band called Juliet Ruin.
Juliet Ruin.
They're killing it, and they
Killing
just
it.
released a video. You should go check them out. They're good shit.
Where can we check them out?
On their Facebook.
What's
on
their Facebook?
.com.
What's
Juliet
on the
Ruin.
What's the song called?
I can't remember.
It's called Ivan's Unprepared, a song by
Ju-
Juliet Ruin.
Juliet Root. First here on
Go
the Ass Marrow.
check
We wrote
out
this song
Juliet
for
Ruin. Oh, it's
Ivan.
called Ugly. I just
This
remembered
song's
now.
called
Yeah.
Ugly, and it's for our friend Ivan at the Awesome Hour.
And his
We'll be
shitty
playing at
co-host.
AIDS 17.
They're not English. They're from Edmonton, you dick nut.
Whatever.
Just because they're from Edmonton doesn't mean they can't be English.
Definitely not
Touche.
English.
Touche.
Yes, they're called, it's called
so
Ugly.
Wes
It's on YouTube.
Scantlin, remember him?
From
Puddle
Limp
of
Bizkit.
Mud?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking
Got
got
arrested in an airport
For what?
having a BB gun.
It was a BB gun. Wasn't even a real gun.
Yeah, that was a BB
What
gun.
an
What if he
Idiot.
just want to make sure there was no
Alex
pigeons?
loves Puddle of Mud.
I
It's his
hate
favorite
Puddle of
band.
Mud. Fuck
He always
you,
wants
dude.
me to play them at work.
Fuck you, dude. That's like I can take some fucking abuse, but that was bullshit.
You fucking hate me. That song. Okay,
Yeah.
I just remembered it. Anyway, so his bail is
Fuck you guys.
$850,000.
Good. I hope he never gets out.
He is fucked.
He's gonna have to
He
do a
does-
lot of old ladies and suck a lot of
Yeah.
dick because
He
I don't
does
think he's got
not
much
have
money
850.
anymore.
He's gonna be a puddle of mud when they're done with him.
Well, did he like claim for bankruptcy or something? Was recently, or was that another?
I guess he's not gonna
That
make.
was Scott Stapp, I think.
I guess he's not gonna be on the AIDS roster.
No,
AIDS,
or
AIDS.
maybe he will
For
be
fuck's
jail
sakes.
AIDS.
Well, speaking of jail aids, Tim LaBias is starting another fucking
AIDS
starting another band, and he's getting like all like low budget fucking
Cool.
bandmates.
Does
I
he
don't
have
know.
AIDS?
I don't know who you're talking.
okay.
Oh, in that
As they
big
lay dying.
Yeah,
in that Big Brother
killed his
documentary,
wife.
Big Brother
Yeah.
had taken Slayer to Disneyland,
Oh,
and
I've
they
seen that.
they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like 15 minutes about how they
Yeah.
talked about going to Disneyland with Slayer.
Yeah,
Fucking hilarious.
I've seen a preview. Of
It's a
that.
pain in the ass to find the doc unless you live in the States. It's on Hulu, but in Canada it's kind of a pain. But if you want to watch it, I'll send you
I
the
could
link.
stream it probably.
Hulu was
Or
kind of
send
cool.
me.
I'll send you the link. Yeah, it's a pain.
I do want to watch it. Geek.
Yeah, let's get geeky with it. We got our first photo of Hellboy
Totally rad.
He-
Why does he have long hair?
because Hellboy had long hair. He usually puts it in a
Oh,
bun,
that's
though.
right. That's
Samurai
right.
bun.
That's right.
But you know what? He looks like the Ron Perlman Hellboy. He
Totally
looks like
does.
Hellboy.
I gotta
Totally
look
does.
at it.
Oh yeah, look it up. He
Is it,
looks
who
great.
was playing him again?
The dude from Stranger Things, the cop from Stranger
Yes,
Things. I forget
he
his
fucking
name.
looks really good.
Yeah.
like
It is apparently really good.
so I've heard.
Yeah, that movie's now
Mr.
been out
Boyce
for 3
said it was
weeks.
pretty good, but it's a movie for kids.
I heard that.
a children's
Did
book.
we talk about this? That Netflix movie George or something?
Oh, the
George?
Stephen King one, George's
Jorge?
Agenda or George's Game or something,
Yeah, I heard that that's scarier than it.
which I can believe. Oh, that
it
trailer.
was
Speaking of
scary.
Netflix killing it, I didn't realize I was 4 seasons behind in BoJack Horseman. Working through that.
So good.
That and Bob Ross.
What part are you? like
Episode
painting?
4. Yeah, I've been watching tons of Bob
That's
Ross while I do
fucked up.
chores. Happy little bush. Happy
Um,
little bush. Happy little bush.
Oh,
Where
that's
are you
pretty
on the Horseman?
Episode 4.
Of what, the first season?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait till he goes to the fish.
I'm
And
still.
seal the fish.
The fish.
But I'm
Fish.
super excited that I forgot about that. I'm also excited that it's fall time and that all our shows are coming back.
Yeah.
Do we need a Young Sheldon show and a Big Bang
No.
show in
No.
the same
I
season?
don't
No.
even give a fuck.
They
about
should have done
Sheldon.
Young Sheldon in like the summer as like
Yeah.
one of those
A
shows.
filler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you still
'Cause
watch Big
I agree.
Bang?
I do watch Big
I'm
Bang.
gonna start
still.
watching it from the very beginning because I used to watch it and I got sporadic and then I
It
didn't
was
have cable.
really funny at the start.
Yeah.
It was a really good show, and then
Yeah.
now it's kind of
It's
just
super
like
redundant.
relationshipy now.
I'm basically just watching it out of.
just to watch
Yeah.
it because you have to. Yeah.
Tara's mom is obsessed with that show and she
Yeah.
knows like fucking the Soft Kitty song like through and through, no problem.
Oh, really?
Kitty,
Yeah.
warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Sleepy
Kitty.
Yeah, no, she doesn't even. She's just like
Purr,
boom, boom, boom.
purr, purr.
We kind of know it.
We kind of know. Did you look up the Hellboy photo?
Yeah, looks
good, yeah.
Looks fucking exactly like Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 92 days away from Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars Episode 7, 8, 9 has a director, and it's
J.J.
J.J. Abrams.
That's gonna be cool.
But it got
He's
pushed back.
back.
back, y'all.
2019. I don't understand how it got pushed back though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Originally,
Next
it was
year we're
May 24th, 2019. So
No,
they
they're
were
gonna keep the movie. They're gonna keep Star Wars in December.
Ooh, and also
They are now. You're right.
Yeah.
but they weren't.
they officially said they're pulling the plug on Netflix, and that they will after I can't remember
Who?
Star Wars or Disney. They're out. They're backing
Welcome
out.
to super old fucking news with Ivan.
No, because they weren't out. They're officially the fuck out now, and they're gonna start their own fucking thing. 100%.
Welcome to super fucking old news
I
with
told
Ivan.
you. I fucking told you they weren't done, and
It's
now
Disney,
they are.
Right? So
No,
I gotta
they
look
were
at the
fully
price.
done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
But they're-
weren't fully
they're
done.
leaving-
Why are they still on Netflix right now?
Because they're pulling out a 29. I got the fucking story in the book. I got it in the Bible of the fucking.
Maybe it wasn't official, dick face.
It was
Calm the
official.
fuck
Then-
down.
You guys don't
They were
fucking
just
listen
talking.
to me.
I hate it too, motherfucker. I could probably find it in the 8 million books that I write in. If I could find it.
Okay,
Shut up.
okay, Ivan,
What?
you're a fucking idiot. And then we were like, what are they going to do with the Marvel series? Guess what? The Marvel stuff is still staying there. Like the Marvel Defenders, the Netflix
Okay.
original.
We did talk about it.
Yeah.
Jesus. You need a back rub or something? What the fuck, man?
No, it's fine. It all started off with a leaky coffee. It went downhill from there. I'm off the reservation, boys. Look out.
Just give him a stunner
Jesus,
already.
right? I'll give him the stunner, and as soon as I'm done giving him the stunner, you can give him the sharpshooter.
Okay.
Guess what?
And then I'll give him the people's elbow.
twist
Give
of
me like
fate.
4 minutes to look
Give
it
you the
up.
twist of fate,
I'll
bitches.
fucking do
How
it.
don't you know what it is, man? Did you never backyard wrestle?
Yeah. Like fucking 30 years ago when I was 1.
Would you fuck a juggalo if the juggalo was super hot?
Yeah.
Makeup or no makeup?
With
With
makeup.
makeup.
And she says whoop whoop instead of moaning. Yeah.
Is this okay? Whoop whoop.
And you have to listen to ICP while you're fucking.
Ah, the dating game on repeat.
Yeah, it's just
Cherry
shuffled.
pie on repeat.
Did that? I heard that walk happened, the march, but I wasn't sure.
And it's not the 16th
I didn't
yet.
look it up because I
It's
didn't
not
really
the
give a
16th
shit.
Yet. I know.
I heard it was 2 weekends ago. A person who claims to be he has a fucking ICP tattoo in his
Hatchet
arm.
Man.
Yes.
Hatchet
And
Man
he said
tattoo.
ICP helped him through some
Oh,
depression.
fuck off. Really? It's okay. Cool. Thank you for listening to our
And-
show. I'm glad
and
I see. I'm
he
glad.
said it happened, so
That's
I
awesome.
would assume he knows.
That's awesome. I enjoyed
Oh,
some
there was an
ICP
episode of
back in the day.
Workaholics where they went to a fucking gathering.
gathering?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
Whoop, whoop.
Do you ever
Whoop, whoop.
do you ever feel like you're immature and then like hang out with immature people?
Yeah, I do it on
And
every
then-
day.
We do a podcast called The Awesome Hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Under description, it's
I'm not
immature.
immature.
You're not
Did you-
immature?
Only because I say fuck.
No. No.
Your train of thought is
I'm
immature.
a fucking idiot, but I'm not immature. So we watched that trailer for Big Mouth.
That looks
was
great.
Fucking
That was
pretty
cool.
funny.
That looks
if you haven't
great.
seen it, look up the Not Safe for Work trailer. It's,
It's
a Netflix original.
Nick Knoll show of League fame and the Nick Knoll show fame.
And I think Molly Shannon or something.
There's a bunch of
Yeah,
names in
bunch
it,
of names.
but it's his
I
show.
love when he's fucking the pillow and he's like, I backslid. It's for my birthday.
Yeah, adolescence. It's
Looks
hilarious.
great. Yeah,
I
look
love that they're making adult cartoons. Like you
Yeah.
got F is for Family. We're gonna have Big
Tried
Mouth.
watching that. It was good.
I like Bill Burr, so
I fall off everything. I start
enough.
watching shit and I don't after. I don't know why.
that's okay.
Because I'm me.
And that's
I'm
okay.
with it.
How's Destiny 2?
Good.
You're playing it?
Yeah.
You liking it?
I haven't played it since we last talked because I'm busy.
I'm currently
birthday and
working
shit.
through. Yeah, congratulations on keeping
Thank
a
you.
kid alive for 1 year
And 1 day.
So 366
3/4
days.
of a day.
366 days. I'm playing through Gears of War. I'm gonna finish it. I'm trying to
Yeah.
play it but I play video games now, and after like an hour to two, I'm just like, I gotta go do something else now.
You guilt yourself into
Yeah.
it or what?
I
Yeah.
can play video games for
don't.
longer if I get up stupid early and play in the morning because
Okay.
I'm like, I still have all day to be accomplishing
Or stay up
things.
super late.
Nope,
Why?
because I'm either tired and I'm like, I gotta get up in the morning. I just,
You,
Fucking
sir, are getting old.
I know.
Red Bullet,
I'd rather
man.
get up in the morning
Red Bullet.
and play
Really?
video games. Yep.
See,
Anyways.
I can't because I could get up at like 5 maybe, and then she would be up at like 7.
Yeah, that'll change
She's an
eventually though.
infant. Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, you've listened to another riveting episode of the Awesome Hour.
Riveting.
As always, I'm Alec.
Ivan.
Corbo. Stay awesome.
Watch out now.
And this has been another episode of the Awesome Hour featuring Alec and Ivan. On the internet, find us at theawesomehour.com. On Facebook, The Awesome Hour Podcast. If you have Twitter, at awesome_hour. Make sure to go on iTunes, like, rate, and review us. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have Instagram, you can find me, Alec, the Kid Kimosabi, Ivan, Muddy Halo, or our new intern, Corbo, the_intern_85. Thanks for listening and stay awesome.